Hello and welcome to a Geeky Bit bonus. Today we're going to be talking about a HP Vectra VL Series 4 5/200. So of course here is the system in all of its glory. As you can see, it's got a few things that need to be handled on it, and the inside is definitely no different. So here are some things I would like to do to this. I've already replaced the battery, so we're good on that. But I would like to clean this. It is just terrible. And I would like to do something about all of the yellowing on this case. The internal video card also seems to have a problem where it keeps blacking itself out. I have already upgraded to a card I want to use in this, and for now everything seems to be fine. I've also flashed the BIOS to the latest version because it was having issues before doing so. So I think I'm good for the most part on there. When I check the motherboard over, when I replace the caps, I'll see if there's any other issues. Maybe even finding what's causing the video card to black in and out and fixing that. But I don't want to stop there. I also want to add a sound card to this. I've also already upgraded the hard drive. I was thinking about maybe also adding a Gotek. Then I would also like to upgrade to the maximum amount of RAM. And lastly, I would like to add a Voodoo 1 if I could, but I don't know if I can even find one or if I could add one to this. Speaking of things I want to do in the future, I'd have a heck of a time getting this computer to boot properly, and ultimately I had to do a lot of things that I wasn't quite ready to do, like upgrading the hard drive. And as you can see here, I'm installing Windows 95. For right now, it's just testing to see if I can install an operating system and if the system's still working great. So Windows is finally installed, and as you can see, everything is working great. So I'm pretty happy with it right now. So here are the costs and some of my thoughts around this. Now, this system was a part of a large collection of electronics and computers I received, and I paid about $150, and most of that has already been made back by hooking up some people I know with some of the stuff that I got that I was not interested in personally, but I knew they would want. Now, of course, I hate to throw around the term free when you actually paid for something, but here's the thing. I bought a huge lot of electronics and computers. Several other people purchased portions of the lot, and that made the stuff I kept essentially free to me. However, it does have a cost, and if I had to nail it down, I would say it was probably $5 to $10 for its portion in the lot. Now, as for the computer itself, do I have thoughts about this computer? First of all, it will only see a hard drive up to 8 gigabytes, which is absolutely infuriating. Even for the time it came out, there were 20 gigabyte and 13 gigabyte hard drives around that time period. To get this system to work with a larger hard drive, I used my tried and true Super F disk. Of course, that spat out an error about the BIOS not being able to see drives larger than 8 gigabytes. So that wasn't going to work. So what else did I have at my disposal? Well, I have a couple hard drive tools that allow you to mount drives that are larger in capacity. They format it in a special format, throw something at the beginning, has its own special bootloader, yada yada yada. It's a lot of junk that it does. I wasn't able to get any of those to work except for one that works for Quantum hard drives, and it's like Quantum on track, and as you can see here, it worked great. So I will be 100% honest here. If it wasn't for that utility, I would not be happy with this computer, and I would be posting it on an online auction site. Seeing as how that utility solved the one glaring issue with the computer, I'm now pretty happy with it, and I think I will definitely enjoy this as a retro computer. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and if so, feel free to click that like button. And if you aren't subscribed so already, feel free to do so, and if you'd like to get notifications of my future videos, click that bell button.